Alright, welcome back guys, how we doing? How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. We are hopefully going to finish this run tonight. We've got the last gym to do and the Elite Four. So, what I did last night while off, I did say during the stream I was going to change Greninja. So, he is now still heavily attack based, but he does have some special attack. I believe we changed Groudon. Yeah, so he's more special attacking and heavily defense now because he's got absolutely dog water HP stats. So hopefully the defense can save that. Entei is the same. And I believe that was it. Yes, yeah, we got bored of EV training after that, so we just stopped. But, without further ado, let's carry on. Levi, welcome to the stream. Playing one of my favourite football games right now, so man, I'm chatting, but I'm here. No worries. I don't need to see any of that. Now, I believe what I need to do now is head back to Lumois, which, to do that easily, we should get a flyer. So we'll take you just for a second. What's the football game you playing anyway, Levi? If you can reply without sacrificing anything. Let's teach this guy fly. We'll just get rid of Swagger. I do not trust that move. To be fair, I don't think I'm going to be using Alex much anyway, but we're also going to switch you over to Surf now. Because goodbye Water Shuriken. It was a fun move, but it wasn't that great, to be honest. Might be better in later gens, but right now, yeah, it's just not good. So we fly back here, go to Alessandra's calf, and this is where we fully find out that he is a bad guy. Duh. Captain Tsubasa, or Tsubasa, Rising New Champions. Never heard of that, to be fair. It's about an old football anime that's way older than I am. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's give us Victory Bell back. Everyone's healed. Everyone's good to go. Yep, cool. Right. Let's crack on. So, I need to first find the calf again, which is on the same street as the Pokemon Center. So, let's find that. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. What's this one? And let's go. Then we've got to fight these two guys. Let's see what they've got. You're leading with the Swoobat. Nice and easy. Can't see you being able to do anything to Haxorus here. They're coming out with the sequel next month. Okay, fair. And you're trying to run 100% before that comes out. Nice, nice. Yeah, I remember, I mean, back when Assassin's Creed was good, but that's what I used to try to do. Every time there was a new one coming out, I would go back and try to 100% complete the last one. Which got harder as they went along because they just started adding so much unnecessary stuff. We'll just go for a Dragon Claw, that should be fine. David, welcome to the stream. Alex, welcome to the stream. Alex, let's not talk about Gen 5. I still have sour grapes over that right now. Gen 5 really, really annoyed me. But here's our first fight with Lysandra. Now, we don't have to worry about his God tier Gyarados this time. So, hopefully, this guy is a lot easier. This is a fairy type though. So why did I try to go for a dragon move? I forgot about the whole Pinocchio thing. You have your own victory belt. Well, unfortunately for you, I have breads. Yeah, I'm still not 100% either, to be honest, Levi, but hey, he's not offering to do graphic design for the channel at least. So it's better than a Twitch bot. I'm going to definitely try to beat the game today. Depending on how long it takes, but I'm pretty sure after the 8th gym, it's basically just a straight shot into the Elite Four, so it should be easy enough. We do have a horsey going for Dragon Dances right here. That was really useful. Exploud, we should be fine, right? It's not really going to be able to do anything to me. And he just rode me into Entei. Well done, well done. Yes, but I'm definitely going to try to beat it today, David. So then on Monday we can hopefully return to the base game and get that done. And then I've thought, before I move on to Gen 7, because I've still got quite a few videos backlogged that I need to even start editing, to be honest. I've not even bothered starting the edit on the Pokemon Black Hardcore Nuzlocke base run. Because, well, it's 45 hours of footage. Granted, most of that is failed attempts, so I can just cut most of that, but sifting through all that is a bit of a slog. So before we even start that, I feel like we might switch over to a little bit of Pokemon MMO. If you guys have been paying attention in the Discord, I have been playing that late at night on a test account, just to see if I liked it or whatever. And it is a bit slow, but until we get caught up on the Nuzlocke videos, it's probably a good idea to do that. Because we have the Pokemon Black Hardcore Nuzlocke base run that we've got to edit, the Black 2 randomizer, and then the Black 2 base run. Which, actually the base run doesn't count because I reset. Oh, okay, you, Kecleon, you need to calm down. Yeah, I reset about 4 times, so we will eventually have to go back and do a legit base run of Black 2, but that can go on the back burner as well as Heart Gold. I should make an account for that. Yeah, just a bit of fair warning as well. It is pretty slow paced. Like, there's no way to speed up or anything, and yeah, it's a pretty slow game, but it's pretty fun, to be fair. And it's nice to be playing a Pokemon game where I don't have to be doing a hardcore Nuzlocke. So I'm just catching everything. If something faints, it doesn't matter. All that fun stuff. He went to sleep at 7 and then woke up at 2:20. Well, 2:45. Hold on, what the hell's that? That's like 16 hours. So yeah, you basically nearly slept like basically a full day. You must have needed it, David. Why don't I just go into Godzilla? Hit that with the lava plume. That is easy peasy. And then a nice... Well, actually, I probably should have used Hammer Arm. It is super effective, but it's fine. Can already see where Haxorus got his name from. Yeah. I'm saying, yeah, I forgot what I've named him, to be honest. Bellingham. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, couldn't save us in that last game, but it is what it is. Sitting back for basically the entire second half against Argentina was certainly a choice. Not a good choice, not a smart choice, but it was certainly a choice. Oh, easily our player of the tournament. Easily. Yeah, it was not even a question. So it's 2 AM where you are, David. Where are you? Is it you, David, that's in the Philippines? Or is that someone else? I can't remember. Okay, clever wing. Essentially pointless, to be honest. Because you can EV train real easy in this game. Still does take a minute, but it is really easy. Chestnut, I'm afraid you are dead. And we go into Groudon, hit it with Hammer Arm. Now, Hammer Arm isn't as strong anymore because I have turned him into a special attacker, but it's fine. It's still going to do massive damage. Okay, right, well, easy there, Tiger. Let's not be losing anyone as soon as we start stream, which seems to be a common thing for me. I'll end the stream on an absolute winning streak, and then next time I start a stream, I start dropping Pokemon like flies, which partly it's probably because I'm not switched on yet, but let's try to turn that around this time around. Now, I might be about to jinx it, but also, Levi, you should be feeling pretty good here as well, because I've managed to keep you alive throughout this entire run this time. You got the account thing sorted or situated. Now I've just got to actually download it. Oh yes, as well. What you will need is Fire Red, Heart Gold, or Soul Silver, Gen 3, Gen 4, and Gen 5 ROMs, and then you load all them into it, and then you can go from there. You can probably just sweep this with Bellingham. Because I'm not, well, I mean, there's no spoilers because it is just Pokemon. But, and then you get a choice of where you want to start. Either, you know, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn. What's it, Sinnoh or Unova. Now, Wailord might have an ice attack, but nope. I got Fire Red and Soul Silver. I'll get Gen 5 wrong real quick, yeah. Yeah, I have started in Kanto, obviously, Gen 1, unapologetically. But on my test account, the starter will be no surprise, but on the account I will play on stream, our starter might surprise you guys. Because it's not who you think it is. I mean, yeah, you do have to also go in order. Dratini's Dragon type from the jump, right? Yeah. I always think it's a water type. I don't know why. We've got Dragon Dance. We do not need Swords Dance. Now, the issue with having Haxorus from Rip is I don't get Earthquake super early. Well, not even super early, but early. Like I would if I had Fracture. But I think it still gets it in its 50s. So we should still get Earthquake sometime soon. What's this Pokemon MMO? Just tuning in. It is... Oh yeah, it's an MMO based on the Pokemon games. I've only played it for a couple hours in the past couple of days, so I'm not the best one to ask about it, but if you just YouTube it real quick, see if that's something you'll enjoy. And then, because that's also a multiplayer game, so we can actually get like a bit of a team together. And then you guys can play along with me instead of just watching me. Which will be nice. Get a bit of a squad rolling together. Now, we are getting a bit low, so let's not risk Bellingham here. Just heal him real quick, and then let's carry on. Well, welcome to the stream, Tadriel. How are we doing on this lovely Saturday? Now, I imagine this one will be probably quite a late stream because, I mean, I didn't get to bed till about 6 o'clock this morning. So I woke up about 5 this afternoon. So I am ready to go basically most of the evening. I mean, that does help with Haxorus's just dragon moves, but we do have an item on us that actually does all my physical moves, so it's probably better. And you're taunting me with the Chandelier. I did want one of these, but alas, was not the case. I'm not playing this game. We'll just go into Breads and hit it with a bite. Is it new? No, I think it's been around for like over 10 years. But I only heard about it, I think like a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. And then had a little look at it. It looks pretty cool. And like I say, it's a nice change of pace from just hardcore Nuzlocke in all the games. Also gives me a chance to, while I'm streaming that, catch up on the editing videos that I need to do for the actual YouTube channel. Because we are majorly falling behind. Well, I say majorly. We've got 2 real videos that we still need to do. And then I'm assuming, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have a 3rd one that I need to edit tonight as well. Which will hopefully be this run. But I might actually save this randomizer until I've done the base run. For the channel, because at the minute it kind of looks like I'm doing randomizers first, which is not the case. I am doing base runs first, it's just I'm not beating them. And then randomizers are just, well, typically fairly easier, fairly a lot easier because, you know, you can see the team right now, right? Like, what a hell of a team. Just got off work early. Oh, that's always great. That's always a great feeling. Holy, I'm late. No, we've only been going, what, 25 minutes? Well, 20 minutes minus the countdown. Oh, sorry. You mean you're late to the MMO, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm late to it as well, to be fair. But yes, this hideout is going much smoother than both other times, to be fair. Now, I forgot if we get our legendary at the end of this. Oh, no. I remember where we get that legendary. I mean, it's not actually going to be a Xerneas, but you never know. Might still be something useful. I'm still praying for that Mewtwo, to be honest. If I can get that Mewtwo, I've got 2 different Mega Stones I can use on it. I don't know which ones do what, but if we can find one, we will find out. What did you say? I was not paying attention. I can just leave now, right? Oh no, we go up the elevator now. I'm pretty sure. I'm so confused. Where the hell do I go now then? Oh, there we go. Yeah. And then we meet, spoiler warning, we are about to meet the king of this region. And here we are, the giant. Yeah, I think we're all late to the MMO, which, as you say, yeah, it is a bit annoying. Because we have a lot of catching up to do. But luckily, it is just like the Pokemon games, but just with multiplayer options. So, it's not like we've missed out on expansions or anything like that, like with World of Warcraft and all that. Honestly, I would feel bad for someone trying to get into World of Warcraft these days. Because you've missed so much. I don't even play it, but I already know that there's so many expansions. You've missed so much story. And you'd be jumping in at the deep end and just being like, what the hell is all this? So luckily, at least with the Pokemon one, it's just the Pokemon games, basically. So you've not exactly missed out on much. Come on, we've already seen this now. This isn't... I mean, it's still a pretty cool cutscene, but... I think that actually, yeah, because everyone's saying that there's a lot of cutscenes in Ultra Sun and Moon. That's going to be a problem if we fail multiple times. Because then we're just going to have to keep rewatching them, which, I give up. I can't figure out how to install this on the phone. Oh yeah, I wouldn't even know where to begin with the phone. It is a good story. Yeah, it is a good story. Well, what do you mean? This one or Ultra Sun and Moon? Because obviously we don't know what the Ultra Sun and Moon story is yet. Kalos War story. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is a good story, to be fair. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Ultra Sun and Moon has something to do with the sun and the moon. I don't know where I'd get that idea from, but... Oh, we get this swagged out guy now. I forgot about this. With his little tracksuit on. Oh, it's not even a tracksuit, it's a suit that's in the style of a tracksuit. Oh, a Dormanitan. Okay. If this is a Zen mode Dormanitan, we could be in trouble, but... I also think Levi will just one-shot this. Yeah, so we don't even need to worry what kind of... what are you trying to learn? Extrasensory? Who? You? No. If I'd fully turned you into a special attacker, I probably would, but... which is... I should have done, to be fair. Well, okay. Full disclosure. Instead of wasting hours trying to EV train like the first time, I just went into PK Hex and tried to change his EVs, and apparently he didn't stick. Because I did try to turn it into a full special attacker. But that didn't work. So yeah. As a little behind the scenes for you. Because like I say, typically with EV training, I do like to do it naturally. At least the first time. But with just resetting Pokemon's EVs, I didn't want to waste about 4 hours last night just doing that. But it didn't work anyway, so I think we have to do that. I think we have to do it naturally. Because for some reason it didn't save. Dear God, he guessed it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it had something to do with the sun and moon. Call me psychic. Boom. I'm just going to say I don't... Yeah. Yeah, the physics of this is a little questionable. I feel like houses wouldn't do that, but I'm no engineer. So, 0 out of 10 for realism there, Pokemon. You've let yourself down. Oh, pardon me. Oh, also as well, real quick, I have also... where have I just come out? I don't know. I've done a little fiddle with the microphone settings, so I might be a bit quieter today. But I've turned up the noise gate. So hopefully now you won't be able to hear random bits of wind while I'm from the fan while I'm playing, because I noticed that yesterday that it was picking it up a little bit, and I could even hear it through my headphones. So you guys must have been able to hear it, but hopefully you can't hear it now. I can't hear it at least, so hopefully that means you guys can't either. But that might mean I am a little bit quieter. Which is fine, it's not the end of the world, is it? Why is this box... Oh, I Were you not here yesterday, Levi? Yeah, we caught some guys yesterday. Yeah, we've got a whole backup team if we need it. We've got Rashford the Reshiram, because I always call it Reshi, so Rashi, same thing. But if I called it Rashi, might sound a bit dodgy. Then we've got Tepig the Walrein, Dan the War Turtle, Mega God of War that I can have at any time because I've already got the Mega Stone for it, Salamance, and Florges, which is, by the looks of it, an absolute defensive wall. So it might even be worth bringing, but... And then we can have a Slacking, Politoad because I've found a King's Rock. Crobat as well can probably go down here. I've still yet to find a Moonstone, but if we do... definitely don't want to switch that out for Groudon. But if we do, we can have a Nidoqueen, Hodgecrow, and yeah, all them, whatever. Oh! Before we actually carry on this story, now that I've got a flyer, let's just get these fossils out the bag. Let's see what we could have had from these fossils. And if I remember correctly, it's this town. Second fairy type? Yeah, legit actually as well, yeah. Now we can't use any of these fossils, but it's always interesting to see what we could have found. There's another Vigoroth. Yeah, we already used that fossil. So that does answer the question that I was asking yesterday, if all these fossils are randomized or if it's just a one-to-one. Seems like they're one-to-ones. Yeah, they're one-to-ones. Okay, so it's not actually any new Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure I've used all three of these fossils before. Oh my god, never mind. Oh, we could have had a Rayquaza. You are dead already. I was tempted to see, actually, between these two, which is the better one. Honestly, probably this one. But that is the second one we had, and we can't really go picking and choosing like that. So unfortunately, we've got the lesser one. But oh, we could have had a Rayquaza. Come on now. Now that would have been good. Pardon me. There's an Adamant Nature as well. And that actually might not be great for a Rayquaza. I don't know. I don't know if it's a special or physical attacker usually, to be honest. Oh, a Rayquaza would have been nice. But we don't need it. We've got enough legendaries on the team. Well, 2 legendaries. And I know Entei is technically a mythical, but... Well, I think it's technically a mythical anyway. But they're all legendaries in my eyes. I don't There's a Mega Rayquaza. Oh my god. Yeah, giving legendaries Megas seems a little OP, if I'm being honest. But that would have been nice to have. I bet Mega Rayquaza is sick as well. You might have to give that a little look-see. Off stream. Yeah, because I'm not going to play the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire remakes, so I'm not going to see a Mega Rayquaza naturally. So I don't mind quote-unquote spoiling that one for myself. We need to go to the Pokemon Center to at least get our moves back, because we are about to run out of Dragon Claws. Actually, it's one of the strongest. It's just one of the strongest Pokemon ever. Yeah, see that? Yeah. I feel like legendaries shouldn't get megas. Because that seems a little bit OP. Especially that, because I've just thought as well, Mewtwo. Mewtwo's got a Mega. Our Mewtwo's already incredible. So that Mega must be just actually cheating. So, fingers crossed I find one. I don't actually know how many routes I've got left until the end of the game now, thinking about it. There's probably routes I've missed, but it's fine. This team is pretty stacked well enough. We don't need a Mega Mewtwo. Yeah, it's got the X and Y stones, hasn't it? I don't know what each one does, but either way. Mega Rayquaza, it's only Mega in the series. Oh, it's the only Mega in the series to not need a Mega Stone to Mega Evolve. They're kind of just able to... Well, that doesn't seem fair. Now, if I remember correctly, Lysandra's highest level Pokemon is 55. So let's just... I think there's a few fights before we actually get to that point, so... you finally learn Fire Fang, but I've already got Sacred Fire now. But it is only 5 PP. We can't get rid of Strength, can we? No. I've got plenty of Heart Scales. We can relearn this move if we need to at some point. If we no longer need Strength. X makes it a physical attacker and Y makes it a special attacker. Ooh. A Mega Mewtwo Y would be very nice. I think we've got a few fights before then, so we will just put 54. Just so we don't go crazy over his level. Yeah, double team at this point is just unnecessary. As I said that, I put you up to 55, but never mind. The lower the user's HP, the lower the moves of power. Well, seeing as you don't have actually that much... Well, does that go off a percentage base or a numbers base? Because his HP is not that high anyway. So it might just be better sticking with Lava Plume, to be honest. Although that is incredible damage. Like I say, I can relearn moves if I need to. We're not short on Heart Scales. No, all the static encounters are just randomized. So it could end up being like... I don't know, a Love Disc or something, but... Could also be Mewtwo. Could be Arceus. Alright, we definitely want Dragon Pulse, right? Goodbye, Sludge Bomb. Oh, well, yeah, we could typically, but I've also randomized all the trading Pokemon. So I probably should have checked what Pokemon I could have got, but I actually only know about Thumper. I don't even know where all the trades are. That is something we will check after this, though. Let's see what we could have traded for what. Because I've randomized the trade Pokemon, I've randomized the Pokemon they want as well. So they could want a Magikarp for a Charizard, which would be perfect. I think as well, I think this is basically the only randomizer I've done where I've not found a wild Charizard as well. So I've got quite lucky in my randomizers that I just always seem to find one, but not this time. Right, you're leading with a War Turtle. That just gives me ample time to set these up. If you're just going to set up as well, then that is terrible news for you. What am I on now? +4? Yeah, +4. That should be fine. We don't need to do all 6. Okay, well, maybe we should have. Diplex, yo, what's up, my man? Eruption, Mitz, hello, welcome. Didn't know you were here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Eruption and the water spout aren't good on slow Pokemon. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, makes sense actually, because they're going to get hit before they move. So yeah. But how did you survive that? I will say the Y legendary Yveltal? Yveltal? I don't know. Makes more sense than Xerneas for Lysandre's plans. Why? What is what's the Y legendary? What's that? What's his story? Is it just the counter to Xerneas, which is like the Tree of Life? Is it just like death? That's why most run Choice Scarf. Okay, yeah. Gotta go for a few, don't die. I will try not to. I'll try not to, Levi. Will you play Pokemon MMO today? So, we were talking about this earlier as well. I'm going to hopefully get this run done today. And then next week we can hopefully also complete the base run of X and Y. And then after we finish that, because I'm going to have about 4 or 5 videos backlogged that I need to edit and upload, we are then going to switch over to the MMO for... I don't know, a week or 2, something like that, just while I'm catching up on the edits before we move on to Gen 7. So there's no MMO today, but maybe sometime next week we start it. I just really need to catch up on the edits of the actual videos for the channel because we're sitting on about 3 that need to be done. Also as well, did that muddy water just hit me? I think it did. If her Gastrodon had killed me then, I would not be happy. But don't worry, when we switch over to the MMO, I will make sure everyone is aware. Does Male Team Rocket admin look like Pitbull? Well, it's Team Flare, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Mr. Worldwide over here. But yeah, Dip, I will also put in Discord when we switch over to the MMO, so you won't miss it. I mean, my dragon is better than your dragon. Thank God that didn't go for me. Yeah, my dragon is better than your dragon. Easy. Goodbye, Gastrodon. At least means it can't hit me with muddy water now, so Entei is safe. Your exams will be over next week. How do you feel you've done? Do you think you've smashed it, Diplex? I reckon you've smashed it. Also, I don't know if I've asked you before, but if I have, I forgot. What are you studying right now? Dugong probably has an ice type move. Just go into Ash. Ash is fine. Although, if I do get hit with an ice type, that is super effective against me as well. Oh Jesus! It's going for one shots. Take out the dugong fast. Die, 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 die. Okay, good. 10th standard. I have no idea what that means. We'll just cut the swadloon. We will eventually whittle it down. Looks like it's only going to take another one. Yeah. Sorry, Pitbull, you are dead. Just like your music career. Thankfully. Alright. Legendary time. Oh no, we've got about, what was it, like 3 or 4 people we need to fight before we do this? Seeing as you're already 55, let's switch you over. Yeah, we've got to fight a couple of these guys in a second. Where are they? There we go. Now, half of these run off to chase Shawnee, right? Yeah, you, and someone else. And then the rest are all mine. You smashed most of them, but today smashed you? Oh. Well, you don't know. You don't know. You might have surprised. You might surprise yourself. But what makes you think that it smashed you today? That Krokorok, I don't think you had Intimidate, so if that had killed someone, we could have lost some guys there. Because that could have been, that would have been a Moxie boost. This guy's pot fighting, right? Now, I would like Earthquake on Entei as well, but I don't have Earthquake. If I could find the TM for Earthquake, that would be very nice. Or if Entei just learns it naturally, that would be nice, but doesn't seem to be a thing. You'll barely pass. You never know. As I say, you never know. I think the best thing we do here is just go into Levi. Don't get an Omni boost. Good, we just go back into Breads, right? Hit it with an extra sensory. Well, what was the exam today anyway, Diplex? Alex, your first Pokemon game was Pokemon Y. Mine was Gen 1. I'm an old guy. I am what the kids call an unk, apparently. Which I'm not happy about, because I still feel like I'm a kid, but never mind. Age gets us all eventually. Physics, oh yeah, maybe then. Yeah, physics was hard. Yeah, I feel like physics is one of them where you either get it or you don't. And if you don't get it, it's an absolute nightmare. Right, let's find out what my legendary is. I would like if the overworld sprite randomized as well. That would be funny, but I highly doubt that happens. I don't think a randomizer can change in-game cutscenes. That would be hilarious if it did. Yo, what's up, bro? Hopefully, this is something at least halfway decent. Well, I'm not going to hold my breath. It is a rufflet. Okay. I don't even know what typing this is. I know well, it's obviously part flying. It might just be pure flying, but... normal flying, because Shadow Ball didn't work. Okay. Let's get it caught anyway. Why not? Boom! Easy. Well. Yeah, it's no Xerneas, but there we go. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the one that evolves into a Braviary, right? Doobie-doobie-doo. Tell you what, we're not just going to go off YouTube chat anymore. We've also got Twitch follows we can start. You can start naming after as well. That's right? Incentrix, yeah. Now, I know this is actually Tadriel on Twitch, but there you go. No. Go away. We don't want to add Rufflet. Well, he's got two Pokemon named after him now, because his other one died. What was it? A Bomber Snow, I think it was. But that is dead as well. Alright, our second fight with Lysandra. He leaded with the Kricketot this time. I mean, that's just an easy Sacred Fire. You're back. What happened? Nothing yet. We've just caught our Xerneas, which turned out to be a Rufflet. So, not the best random, not the best exchange in the world. But we did catch it. And now we're fighting Lysandra for, I think, the last time. Then a little Ducklet. It's part flying, so we don't actually want to go into... what's his name? Ash. Does Lysandra look cool and badass? Oh, hold on. What the hell is this? Volcanion. Volcanion. Whatever. You're fire type, right? You look like a fire type. You do massive you are not a fire type. Well, if you're going to go for a body slam, let's do some chip damage. It's a fire water type. Oh, okay. Well, Breads was a bad idea here then. Thank God it didn't go for a water move. We can probably bait out a water move now, though. It's probably going to go for one now. Yeah, Hydro Pump. Crit, and that did nothing. That is fantastic. Unless Body Slam crits, we survive and we are absolutely fine. That could happen as well, but it doesn't matter, we break through. Volcanion down. It's the first time I've seen that Pokemon. Yeah, so does Lysandra look cool and badass? No, he looks like a B-Tech Dr. Octopus. Yeah, Diplex. Yeah, Doc Ock. There we go. So that's a mythical. Okay, first ever fire water type. Yeah, not too bad. Water fire type with water absorb. That is a bit OP, to be fair. Well, not OP, but that is a hell of a combination. Never thought we'd be seeing Matt go against a Volcanion. Yeah, I didn't even know that Pokemon existed, to be honest. Wasn't even in the base game. It was an event exclusive. Okay. Oh yeah, we will never see this Pokemon in the base game then. But that is us. We have successfully beaten the ultimate weapon. Had its own movie. Oh, okay. Was it good or was it a bit meh? We watched this take itself out, thanks to us. Boom, suck it. Light work, baby. It's a Pokemon movie. They all suck it. I mean, yeah, I think the first one is the only one I've seen. No. I've seen the first one, which is the Mewtwo one, right? And then there's one with all the legendary birds in it. I've seen that one. And there's one that focuses on a Celebi. I've seen that one as well. Because that's why, what was it, a couple streams ago, I was talking about like that Celebi is like the regeneration Pokemon more than anything, because in that movie it dies, Ash tries to force feed it berries, it comes back to life and then rejuvenates a forest. I've seen those and that's about it. We're good just to carry on now, right? Let's see what you are at least. You're a physical attacker. Not terrible moves. And I mean, not great ability, to be honest. But we now need to fly over to somewhere else. I forgot where we need to fly to now, but I'm assuming it's to one of the places we haven't been, so... Yeah, I'm assuming it's this one, right? Yep, I remember this town. Alrighty then. Yeah, you want to meet me in that town? Yeah. I remember this part. I mean, admittedly, it's because we only did it like a couple days ago. Route 18, new Pokemon, new encounter. Come on. Be a Mewtwo. It is a Cyndaquil. Oh. I mean, I'll always take a starter. Not that I think Typhlosion is going to get any action this game, but... Right, everyone's got a name now, haven't they? Who else have we got down here? These are all Twitch guys now. What's this one? What's it? Clask RTI? Clascurity? No idea. Never seen him in the chat, but he did follow the other day apparently, so cool. Oh, Pinocchio, yes. Yes, we do need to do a Pinocchio as well. You want a Charizard? You know I want a Charizard. Typhlosion has the exact same stats as Charizard. Oh, does it? I didn't know that. Yeah, I did not actually know that. There's something around here. Crawdon wouldn't have been terrible either. Well, to be fair, I do have my water type already, so... But then I've also already got my fire type, so, you know. I'm so confused where this item is supposed to be. Rival battle coming up, that should be fine. Even if it is coming up, like I say, we'll be absolutely fine. She has yet to do any kind of damage to this team, so I can't imagine her doing anything now. Gonna go for a sec, no worries. I'll try to keep you alive. Although Greninja, to be fair, is putting in work this game. Even with its terrible water shuriken yesterday. Another Dread Plate, we don't need that. We've not even used the first one yet. Oh, we can get items from these as well. And Pokemon. Are they all Crawdons? No. We get a Lantern. I mean, that would be like our only electric type, but alas, that is not for us. And a Meadow Plate. Okay, that was that. For grass types? There's another one over here, apparently. Somewhere. And a Sweetheart. We can't actually go in this place, can we? We can. Terminus Cave. Okay. We can get a Pokemon here. Just whether it's going to be any good. Far-fetched. Okay. Well, never mind. Go away. Another fossil. I believe that's a new one, so we could go see what that is, but... Oh, a Krokorok might have been nice. I think that had Intimidate, though. I wasn't actually looking for a second. I should get Electivire, another electric type. That would have been okay. That would have been a dupe, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so we've not really missed out on anything in this route. Oh, hold on. Darumaka. I've already got two Pokemon that can use fire moves, so a Darmanitan. Alright, let's go. We're out. Alright, that's the right way. So before we go exploring, or before we carry on the story, let's finish off this route. Because there might be some more juicy items for us. I'm hoping there is anyway. is not what I was talking about, but that's fine. Oh, I remember the bridge. The Levi was talking about. Yeah. That's either like the very next bridge. Not a chance I'm doing this battle. It's either the very next bridge or it's the bridge out of Koreatown. Need arena? No, I need a Reno, sorry. Oh, as if. Come on now. Ooh, a Thunderous would have been nice. That would have been very nice. How am I gonna let me just kill this. Yo, QWERTY, something fine. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. We are... Oh, a Jirachi as well. God damn it. And what did we find? We found a... What was it? A Farfetch'd? A Jirachi would have been lovely. Thunderstone. Another Master Ball. Okay, right. If we find we've got 2 now. So if we find some legendaries on routes, we can. Oh, come on! I've got a Mega Stone for Tyranitar as well. Oh, that would have been so nice. We actually need to be careful here because if he hits me with like an earthquake or something, we are dead. So let's just do one of these. Oh, but a Mega T-Tar would have been incredible. Goddamn Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd out of everything as well. Bum, 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 bum. This is actually a rock type, so let's switch again. Little Sableye. What's it? Ghost Dark? Doesn't matter, it's dead. And then a Dual Blade. Or Dew Blade. Probably Dew Blade, right? Which has to be Steel type. Has to be. We are out of I've got fire moves on, Groudon, it's fine. I was going to say we are out of fire moves now, but... Also as well, I'm pretty sure, don't I have some repels we can be using? There's my T-Tar. God damn it. Yeah, max repel. There we go. Cool. Yeah, had to be Steel type. If that was anything other than Steel type, then I'd be questioning Pokemon. Alright, what are you guys playing at? Another fossil. Now, I know at least one of those fossils is brand new, so... Is that an entrance? No. So we will be going to go check that out. Checking them out at some point. A Genghis-Car. I didn't even know there was a Mega Genghis-Car as well. Now, I fought a couple of them, but I don't know if I could have actually got one. But I also didn't know I had a Mega, so how am I supposed to know what to catch and what not? I can't see the damn future, unfortunately. Oh, hold on. This made a noise. Altaria would have been okay. But I've already got 2 dragon types, actually, so... Go away. Speaking of, let's put this one up front. Fossils are randomized, yeah. Another fossil. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to go check these guys out. A grotto. That would have been pretty cool. Normal gem, okay. I mean, we've already found a Master Ball, so it's definitely worth doing this. Because I've now got 2 free encounters. Well, two encounters guaranteed if I want. So it's definitely worth checking this place out. Okay, let's see what you got. A little Silcoon, bless you. That is not good enough at this stage in the game. I mean, to be fair, that's not good enough even when you get it, so... And a Scyther. Scyther. Okay, well, we do 0 damage. Have I deleted the elite? Have I defeated the Elite Four? Not yet. We've still yet to do the 8th gym. We're on the way to the 8th gym, I believe. So we will do the Elite Four tonight, hopefully, unless it's like several hours away. But I don't think it is. I think it's 8th gym, and then you're straight onto the Elite Four, right? So we should get this done today. Something down there. That way. Okay. Level cap is too high in this game. I mean, yeah, it is a little high, but I don't mind. It's not like I've got to grind out for the level cap, is it? So... If I was doing this 100% legit, like no rare candies or anything, yeah, this level cap would be an absolute nightmare. Not good. Because what are the level caps for the actual Elite Four? So level cap is 59 for the 8th gym. Elite Four is 65, and then the champion is 68. So yeah, if I had to grind out for those level caps, that would be so annoying. Oh, they got their own Entei. Isn't that nice? Well, we're going to hit Surf and then go into Levi. I did nothing, Jesus Christ. Let's see what 2 Surfs do. There we go. My Entei's better than yours. Alright, so there's another item there. Something that way as well. Free heart scale. Nice. I'll take it. Rock polish. That was definitely not worth it. I'm pretty sure that is not rock polish normally. Otherwise, that is a very weird place to put a rock polish. I assume that would be like earthquake or something. Let us quickly just heal you. Actually, heal everyone. Just to be safe. You never know. Cool. Right. Power anklet. Sure. Now, if I was EV training, guys, that would be... These would be useful items, but we're not bothering with that anymore. This team should be fine without EV training at this point. Dips popping off with the emotes. Oh, damn it! Get out my way! Leave me alone. None of these Pokemon are worthwhile. Not that I can catch them anyway, but I mean they're not even worth fighting. What's this? That's endgame stuff. Okay. Well, that is it, right? I definitely should have brought an escape rope coming in here because I've completely forgot the way out. I think we can jump over here. Yeah, this is it. There we go. And then back over here, back up. Yes. Never mind. I haven't forgot the way out. That was easy. Cool. Right. Oh god, there's different entrances. Ooh, Solar Beam. Which is actually good because Groudon does have Drought. So I can set the sun up for free and then just start popping off with Solar Beams. Not a chance, leave me alone. Oh, that is a tactic we can use. Right, we're in town. Oh, there's items. That also makes Sunny Day stronger, well, last longer. So I could use it on... Yeah, I could set up with Groudon. And then I could switch into a Victory Bell with Solar Beam. Who learns Solar Beam, actually? Groudon can learn... Oh, 3 people can learn it. Yeah. Goodbye, Leaf Storm. Entei is like a physical attacker, so there's not really much point in doing that. Groudon. Groudon, sorry, not Groundon. Groudon is special. So. Do we get rid of Hammer Arm? No, to be fair, I think we get rid of Rest because its HP is too low to even use Rest tactics. So there we go. That's a pretty solid combo right there, if I do say so myself. Let's make that a nice round 20. Put that up to 10. I will take a couple of escape ropes in case we need to well, escape rope out somewhere in the future. And then we can use full restores as well now. So we'll start stocking up on them in preparation for the Elite Four. Do another game pack? Well, yes, that's the game that's having legal issues with Pokemon, isn't it? Oh, hold on, what was that? Protein. Well, yeah, unfortunately, I don't. Oh, hold on. Because this is technically a randomizer. Does that mean you have it? I was hoping you would tell me if Greninja had it, but never mind. There's an item somewhere around here, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've not actually played it. But yeah, I do know of it. Razor Fang if we want a Gligar. Or Gliscor, whichever one it is. Free heal. Nice. It's 1.0 version is released. I thought it was already out, to be fair. Or was it in like an open beta? Right, Professor now has a Combuskin. Terrible matchup for you. Complete Power World also. It is going trending now. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not really chasing trends. So I'd rather play actual Pokemon than like some knockoff version. But I suppose we could play it in the future at some point. But yeah, we've got a lot of games in the pipeline coming up anyway, so I don't know where I'm going to get the time to do all these games, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I didn't pick Chespin, I picked Greninja. Sure. Okay. No. Sure. Okay. No. No. Okay, sweet. That's like my third Miracle Seed, but fine, I'll take it. I don't even know which way we go now. It's a hotel. More berries. What do you say again? Fresh water, no. Oh, we can get a Pokemon here, though. It is a Floatzel. Okay. I mean, it's a backup water type if Greninja and Blastoise both go down, but... Alright, you can be Pinocchio. While I remember. I think that's how you spell it. I'm not double checking, who cares? No, it's double C, it's not a CH. I would be Pinocchio. It's fine, it's a Spanish Pinocchio. Okay, looks like it's through this way. So that's that town over with. Another route. That's not the right one. We want... we want you. We are now going towards... Snowbelt there. That's where the last gym is. Yes, 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 yes. I remember. And then Pokemon Village. We never actually bothered looking for that last time. Maybe we look for that this time. Oh, Route 19. Let's see what we find. We have a Florges. Okay, duplicate. That's fine. Okay, you need to calm down. Well, that didn't actually do much. Alright, you chill out. Alright, can we go now? Do you know what? Fine. You did this to yourself. Forgot it's a pure fairy type, it's not actually grass type. What's my profession? I just work in retail at the minute. How do I get over there? Okay, something else. Hey, Hypno. I mean, yeah, we're just not even bothering with you. You are a weirdo. We do not want you. There's a blue flute. There's something somewhere. Something over here. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, I want to know how I get over there. Bum, bum. Oh, I've actually already got a Salamence, that's fine. But just in case we didn't have one, that would have been a nice backup. Toxic Orb, I think I've already got one. Or it might be a Flame Orb. Oh, this is the way out. This is where we get the fight. This NPC is more famous than the game. Which NPC? I mean, we outspeed, right? I mean, I just don't want to risk it. Go into Groudon. The purple one. Oh, yeah? How come? You're Steel type, right? Then a Huntail, okay. Ash. Hit it with a Solar Beam. Yeah, this is going to be a good combo. The sun and solar beam combo. Oh, I forgot, yeah, we got to like fight 3 people back to back, haven't we? You got a Quilladin. Going to breads. That wasn't very nice. Have a sacred fire. You eat another one. Got a burn, nice. Let's finish it off with a bite, should be fine. Well, the burn finishes it off, but close enough. And a Mr. Mime, which is fairy type now. Yeah, so that doesn't actually do much to you. That does even less. She randomly gives you a moo moo milk. Okay. Alright, little Timmy, it's your turn to die. As you lead with a Perugly. Which I always forget what your typing is, but Greninja will be able to take you out, no problem. And then you, we just go back into Entei. Oh, bless. Your solar beam takes 2 turns. That's adorable. Because mine doesn't. Haha. Poor little Timmy. And don't we have to fight Serena as well now? No? Okay. Oh, there's waterfall. Nice. I did not want to run into you, to be honest. I wanted to go back down those stairs because it looks like there's an entire area we've missed. Alright, Levi's getting dangerously close to the level cap now, so hopefully it's not a long route to the next gym. Yeah, we want to check down here. Another T-Tar. God damn it. And what was the Pokemon we caught instead? Caught a damn water type or something, didn't we? Ooh, a Manphy. Quite cool. Alright. And another Thunderous. It's I believe it is, yeah. Just stick one of these back on now. This is what I was looking for, a gyro ball. Well, I didn't know it was gyro ball, but we did want that TM. How the hell do we do this then? Okay. Easier than it looked. And a pretty wing. All that for nothing. What type is it? I believe it's water type. But also it might be a part fairy with the new typing. But back when it was introduced, I believe it was a water type. I've gone the wrong way now. But I don't know what's got fairy and what isn't anymore. Well, obviously we know what is a fairy type now. But I mean, I don't know what new Pokemon got the fairy type in. Another Sacred Ash. Useless in this kind of run, but it's fine. Here we are. Now I think there is something we need to do before we can take on the gym, right? But it looks like we've got more randomized items over here, unless it's TMs. It's not okay. So a white herb is pointless. Well, yeah, basically pointless. Dragon Scale we don't need. Yeah, because we don't want a Kingdra. I've already got a Magmarizer. Okay, yeah, fine. We could use some PP maxes for like Earthquake and Sacred Fire. Actually, yeah. Got about 5 of them actually. 1 second. Not extra sensory. Sacred Fire. Toxic as well, why not? Earthquake. You're toxic as well. Let's get some more. Your Dragon Claw, sure. Your Dragon Pulse, actually, as well. Your Solar Beam. And your Solar Beam. Cool. Okay, so that has gone up to... Your Dragon Claw now is 24 from what? 15, I believe? Yours are all the same. We could maybe use one on Surf, but... Toxic up to 16 instead of 10. Same with Dragon Pulse. Earthquake as well. Solar Beam. And Sacred Fire is now up to 8. Now, is that the max it goes up to? Yeah. So there we go. So we've now got 8 Sacred Fires instead of 5, which is nice. So there we go. Yeah, that's nice. Do a bit more Sacred Fire spamming if we need to. More Toxic spamming. Where is he? Are you in the winding woods? I want to say winding woods. Winding doesn't make much sense. It would be the windy woods, really. Let's max you back out. Well, not max you, but let's get you back to 20. And then the woods are down here. There's also an item there. There's actually also an item somewhere up here that I think I saw. No, I'm tripping. Never mind. Yeah, there's nothing over there. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over here. Yes. Okay. First things first, let's find our Pokemon. It is a Victini. Oh, another... Well, mythical, legendary, same thing to me. But it is also another fire type, so we don't really need that on the team. But it is always good to have. A psychic type as well, to be fair. I forgot what way everything is. I can actually also put the repel on now. Let's use some of these. Let's work our way through this wood. Hopefully find some good items. Something this way. Okay, well. You have a Pancham, which I believe is Dark type. We've both got Mold Breaker. Yeah, Dragon Claw just does more anyway. Oh, Jesus. Just kicked the desk. So, sorry if you heard a loud bang then. Right. I want that. Something over there. Which I can't get to. Klefki's fairy type, right? Fairy type and probably steel. Yep. And then a Gengar. Just hit that with an Earthquake. Of course you have Levitate. I knew you had Levitate. Why did I even try that? I don't think this is the way to go. Max Ether could come in handy in the Elite Four. Everstone is absolutely pointless. You always thought Zorog was legendary. Yeah, no, it's not legendary. It's just a dodgy little guy. We checked that way. We can't go that way. So the only place I didn't explore was more this way. Oh. Shining Stone, pointless. Zekrom, welcome to the stream. Resurrect you. Yeah. We will resurrect you when we find a new encounter. Oh, what's happened? Well, that changed. I have no idea where I'm going at this point. There we go. Oh, we did find the Pokemon Village last time. This is a new area. Alright, let's see what we can find around here. Gotta wait for the repel to wear off. Can't go there, apparently. Oh, hold on. Oh, our encounter is a Kling Clang. There you go, Zekrom. Actually, probably still do a bit more damage with this, right? Yeah. Okay, well. Go into breads. Probably everything kills you at this point, so let's just throw a couple more Ultra Balls. We'll eventually catch her, I'm sure. Yeah, second try. There we go. Oh, and welcome back to life. Probably not going to be seeing much action in the game, but you are still technically alive now. This is the Unknown Dungeon. Some terrifyingly strong Pokemon have made their home here. Only recognize... Okay, well, whatever. Now, I can fly out of here. I don't have a Pokemon that has fly, but... Does that mean I can use one of these? No. Alright, we've got to find our way back out. I recognise this bit. I still want to find how I get the... Oh, you pair of children. Yeah, we should have healed Bellingham, but... I also wasn't thinking we were actually going to get in a fight, so it's fine. Jeez. If that was a crit, we would have died. I do remember this bit though. Yeah, that's the way out. I want that TM though. An Aerodactylite. Ooh, that would have been pretty cool. Yo, Breads, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Just gonna have us up in the background. Yeah, no problem. We are about to do the gym though. But I will try to narrate it for you instead. Right, so that's them. Let's check out this Victini that we found. Let's actually move some of these guys around. Because these are the backups just in case anything terrible happens. So it's got Victory Star, boost the accuracy of its allies and self. So if we have terribly or not accurate moves, that's not as painful anymore. Minus special attack, which I feel like is probably bad. And then let's check out our new Zekrom. It's got a minus, boost the special attack stat if another Pokemon has plus or minus. Okay, so useless. And a neutral nature. Yeah, fine. I mean, we don't need you, so it's fine. This is the team going into the gym fight. Now, Godzilla could probably do with... Well, actually, what I will do, because I don't think I have a soft sand, is I will give you... well, that only works on sunny day, doesn't work on drought, right? I'll tell you what, as well. Let's go check out what these fossils would have been. Fly back over here. I've got to come back. I'm going to be... Fair enough, Levi. We're just checking out these fossils and then we're going to do the gym. So, came back at a good time. Alright, what did that say? That was a root fossil, I believe. Throw? No. Would not have used you anyway. Gengar. Ooh, that could have been nice. That could have been nice. Heliolisk. It's an electric type, I believe, so could have been useful. Yeah, Mega Gengar would have been awesome. And then a second Rayquaza. I don't think I have the Gengar, though, do I? I'm not sure. I don't think I do, but if I had the Mega Gengar Stone, that would have been nice. I do have a Mega Gengar Stone. Hold up. can I sort by stone? Because that would be nice. Sort by type. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Yeah, we've got God of War, Garchomp, Genghis-Khan, Medicham, Ampharos, Tyranitar, Aerodactylite, Mewtwo, Abomasnow, Charizard. No, I don't. I don't have a Gengar Stone. Wasn't there an NPC that gave you one? It mustn't have. Oh well, because I was going to say we will chuck it in the team for a second and go do a random battle to go at least see it, but never mind. The one ghost chick in the fairy city. Oh. Well, if it's just a matter of which is the fairy city again? This one, right? Because if we can, I will just go test it on a random on a wild Pokemon. Is it you? No. Yeah, because I will go check it out on a random Pokemon. That's the psychic one. Which one's the fairy city again? It's not that one. Oh, this one. Haha! Okay. Oh, let's go see what Mega Gengar looks like. Probably would have helped if I put Gengar in front and give it the stone. 1 second. We got a little too excited then. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I did forget to equip it for a second, Levi, but it's fine. Mega Gengar. You don't really actually have any attacking moves. Mega Gengar. Oh god, we froze. Oh, hello. You are very sick looking. Now, unfortunately, actually, I can probably curse myself. Slowly kill this guy. But then again, it also doesn't even matter if Gengar dies. We can't actually use it. But, oh yes, Mega Gengar looks awesome. That is a shame that we can't use it in this run. But that would have been very, very nice to have. Actually, let's keep you for a second. Let's fly back to Snowbell. Yeah, that would have been nice. Why can't we use it? Because I've already got my fossil Pokemon of this run. I just went to regenerate the fossils just to see what they would have been. If I could use just any fossil Pokemon, or all my fossils, that would mean I'd have 2 Rayquazas on the team as well, which doesn't really seem fair. Although, don't get me wrong, I am more than happy to use it. I have forgot what my fossil Pokemon was, though. Was it a Ferroseed? Silage City, no. Was it Rolts? Vigoroth. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. It's one I've got a copy of. Right. No further ado, let's get this gym underway. Without further ado. There's no such thing as no further ado. Right, let's fight these trainers. They should be, hopefully, fairly easy. A Kingler versus Ash, the Victory Belt. Absolutely fine. Then we've got a Phantom. I'm guessing you're like a Ghost type. Ghost Grass type. Oh, Levi, you might not have been here when we... all gingerbreads. Or bread, sorry. You guys might not have been here, but... what I have done is I've put Solar Beam on Groudon and Ash. And then comboed that with Groudon's Sunny Day. Well, no, Drought. We've now got power. We have some power. A little Paris, bless you. We'll just cut it to death. Okay, no, we're not. Little Paris is going to actually out-damage me here, so let's change that. The old Mega Charizard Y Classic. Oh, does Mega Charizard have Drought? Zapdos, we can't use Earthquake on. Let's see what Breads can do. Hit it with a Sacred Fire. We got a burn. So that does nothing now. I thought you got an Omni Boost for a second then. A Dragon Poison, right? So you're not actually a water type, even though you look like some kind of messed up horsey. This gym really isn't much so far. Yeah, you definitely just... well, I mean, you've not jinxed it, because Zapdos is absolutely fine. Especially with that burn. Fantastic. But yeah, if we start losing Pokemon now, I am blaming you, Breads. We don't want Lava Plume, do we? No, we are a physical attacker. Yeah, cool. Right. Yeah, Charizard Y has Drought, which basically makes it way better than X in most cases. Ooh. Yeah, both Mega Charizards look pretty... well, sound pretty good then. I forgot how we do this, to be honest. Didn't I just spam this? That's definitely... well, it is that one, but I need to... I can't do that. Oh, yes, I can. Go this way. And then... one. Oh no, I can't get that one now. Okay, 1 second. We can fix that. There we go. Who's in front? Ash, everyone's healthy. Yeah, fine. Alright, let's do this. Last 2 trainers, and then it's just the gym leader. Do you think that's smoke on the back? Smoke on the back of Entei or fur? I've always thought of it as fur, but smoke does make sense. But then also the way it billows as well, it also just looks like a little cape. As if you just toxic me. That's my tactic. I was assumed it was because of Entei's association with volcanoes. Yeah, it makes sense, and it is obviously a fire type. So that does make sense. And then makes it look like a smoking volcano too. True. Yeah, but yeah. I was hoping that would put him in the big picture. Never mind. This is dark type, right? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I've always thought of it as fur. And then the way it moves in one of the films, the Unknown film, I forgot what the name of that is. But then it also looks like a little cape. I never actually put the smoke connection together. Can't turn. Can you turn around, please? It's annoying you can't rotate the Pokemon, but yeah. We'll have a look next time he's in a fight. Right, so how do we... So we kind of want that one, but we just need... We need to move the yellow one first. You might be able to rotate... Oh, yes, that's a good point. I'm sure he'll make an appearance in the rest of this gym at some point, so we can just wait till then, really. Yeah, so now we just do this. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. Gym time. Actually, well, we'll lead with Entei in this fight, actually, and then we can have a proper look. Oh, what's the level cap? 59. Right. You're a special attacker, so we don't want a Dragon Tail. What are you trying to learn? I was not paying attention. Guillotine, that is just not going to happen. Right, that's the team. Right. Reds, let's get you up front. And let's the bit. Alright, you actually smack yourself. You're a bit of a kinky boy. Little Wolfric. Starts out with a bag on against Entei. Now let's have a look. Yeah, without thinking about it, I would have always said fur. But then the way it billows, Yeah, it does look like smoke. But then it also looks like a cape as well. I suppose you can interpret it any way you like. I also should have just went straight into Bellingham. I highly doubt this Bagon is even going to have a dragon move, and even if it does, it's not going to be as strong as Bellingham. If you're just going to hit me with scary faces, let's set up some dragon dances. Because maybe with me upping my speed, I can keep you going for that while I just boost my attack. Because we are still outspeeding. And this guy really wants to be faster than us, apparently. Yeah, unfortunately, Bagon, I don't think you are faster than me ever. So, alright, we are now at +6 Dragon Dance. I mean, Bagon, I'm sorry, mate. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt you a lot. You will never see the light of a Salamence. Pangoro, Dark type, +6 Rock Smash probably does good damage, but +6 Dragon Claw. Whoa. He just lowered my attack. I'm now only at +5, and now I can't use Dragon Claw. I'm going to have to use Rock Smash now. Yeah, +5. Yeah, you were never surviving. Cool. Speaking of Bellingham, hate to bring up... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've got... I mean, of course, I'm not happy about the game. Oh, Ice Beam. Nice. I thought we did play really well in the first half. And then when we went 1-0 up, I was like, fantastic. Just put in 2 goals, and then we can kind of relax a little bit. You can't relax too much because it is still Argentina, but I was like, if we go 2-0 up, we might be okay here. And then all of a sudden, fucking Tuchel just goes, oh yeah. Basically, at the start of the second half, we're just going to defend. We're just going to let Argentina attack us for essentially 45 minutes. What could possibly go wrong? But I mean, in the first, I'd say like 20-30 minutes, the refs were doing what we thought they were going to do and just give every 50-50 call to Argentina. But it's fine. We overcame that initially. And then we just sat back and defended for 45 minutes. It was the most bizarre decision I think I've ever seen. I could, like I say, if we went 2-0 up, I could understand sitting back and just trying to stop them scoring for, 30 minutes or whatever. They were always going to get at least one. So if we gave ourselves a bit of a cushion, it would have been fine. But then he brought on what, like 6 defenders? We went what, 5 at the back. The second we scored, so the second they scored, we couldn't counter anymore. It was dumb. And then in the last what, 5-10 minutes of extra time, he brought on Rashford and someone else. I've completely forgot who else he brought on, but he brought on Rashford and everything. And the entire strategy was just get the ball to Pickford, blast it up the pitch. Hopefully one of them can get us a equaliser. If we'd done that from the jump of the first goal, we could have got 2 in and stopped most of their attacks. But we just didn't. It was an absolutely shocking game. Yeah, it was just rough. We parked the bus after the... Yeah, exactly. It was absolutely stupid. And then against the comeback teams, yeah, with Argentina, ooh. We've got a Johto fight on our hands. Well, my dog is better than yours. Definitely better than yours. Is like Sacred Fire like guaranteed burn or something? We always get a burn. But yeah, we're fine in this fight. Yeah, Argentina are always going to get at least 1 or 2. So we had to do more than 1-0. Isn't that what Southgate was sacked for? Exactly. Exactly. Far too defensive player. Yeah, even tried subbing on that 8 million. Exactly. And we still let 2 in. Yeah. I mean, that second one was kind of inexcusable. Burns, I think it was Burns. Burns definitely should have got that header. Or just been marking. What's his name? I forgot who scored their second goal. But he should have been marking the box a lot better. What did annoy me, though, is while we were defending, was Pickford was screaming at Bellingham every, like, 5 seconds. And he wants him in the box, defending crosses, but then also wants him outside the box, closing down Messi. It's like he can't do both of them at the same time, mate. Let him close down Messi, and then just hope that the defenders are good enough at their job to defend the crosses. Of course, that wasn't the case. So Pickford really pissed me off with that. It's like you're putting way too much on Bellingham. Taking Gordon and Rice off, yeah, was absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. I mean, Gordon was he was doing well on that left-hand side. You know, he was one-on-one-ing fairly decently. It was like, why are you taking him off? It's like he can cause problems down that left-hand side for Argentina. Have them thinking about at least one of our counter-attacks. But no. Yeah, just took him off. I'm starting to think that there was maybe a little brown envelope involved at half-time. For little old Tommy over there, but... yeah, it was just such a stupid decision. How do I even get these? Oh, I know what we do here. Oh, wait, no. That goes the wrong way, never mind. I'm so confused. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I'm lost. I don't know how to do this puzzle. It's fine. We can get an encounter here, actually, so we will do that in a second. Yeah, really needed more on Messi, who was crossing up on the... Yeah, exactly. One was always going to eventually find one of their defenders, attackers. Honestly, there was just... even thought about just taking Messi out. Like, purposely foul him. Get him out the game. Injure him. Yes, we're going to get a red card, but you've just taken out their best player. Like... It's definitely something I would have done if I was on the pitch. I would have happily snapped his ankle, taken the red card, and just taken out most of their offensive attack. Oh shit, the team I picked up for the sole reason of being shit is doing good. Gotta fuck. Yeah, you might be right on that one, Levi. I have no idea how to do this puzzle. Alright, let's get our encounter. Good luck, hope we don't lose again. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Zekrom. Alright, got to head off for a bit, no problem. Thanks for stopping by, Breads. And this is the 4th time, if I'm not wrong. This is the first randomizer. I also just killed my encounter, but it was only a crow gunk. Yeah, this is the first attempt at the randomizer, but yeah. Yeah, how do you do this? Wait, hold on. Oh, that can't be it. What am I missing here? This, obviously. God, I'm dumb. And then we just do this. Oh, it's the fourth attempt at Kalos. Yeah. No. Third. We did 2 base runs and then this, right? I could be wrong, but I think this is the 3rd attempt. Is there any point to even doing this puzzle? Does it even give us anything? We get Frost Breath. I'm assuming that's probably a really good TM in the base game. So it's probably not Frost Breath. It might be like something like Earthquake or something. Right, we got to fight this Donny before we can even go to the Elite Four. But yeah. Also as well, I think, what is it? Are we playing right now? I'm pretty sure there's an England game on now for 3rd place, which I'm not even bothering to watch. I mean, who cares about being 3rd, really? England versus France. No, it's on at 10. Yeah. I'm not even watching that, and then I'm also not even going to bother watching tomorrow. Because honestly, I don't care anymore. I really hope Spain win, but that's just because I hate Argentina at this point. Alright, let's fight you. Let's get you over with. We also need to change the level cap. We should have done that ages ago. But the level cap now is 65. Excadrill is steel ground. I should know by now. I've used it enough times. Oh, poor Mareep. Sorry to do that to you, but yeah. You've recently learned that you're part Spanish. Oh, okay, fair enough. So I'm genuinely required. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I still, yeah, definitely prefer Spain to win at this point. What the hell are you even doing here? Cool, right. Let's go. Here we are, we're back in the Elite Four. We'll be back in a few, okay. You might miss us beating this Elite Four, or you might miss us losing, depending on how well we do. Victory Road, we got one last encounter before the very end. Hopefully it's something decent. It is a Quilava, that's a dupe. So we get a second chance here. Come on. Tyranitar or Mewtwo would be very nice here. Oh. That's another duplicate. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay so far. We've got some good choices. Or some good chances at a new Pokemon. Hopefully it's a good one. A Mantine. Okay, never mind. Well, this is the last encounter of the game, I believe. So we'll just chuck that at you. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-boom. And then at this point, let's just get to the Elite Four. So we're going to probably try to avoid as many trainers as possible. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Calm down. Stout, you're a bit ambitious thinking Boldore is going to be able to make me switch. We can also put the repels on now. We'll just get rid of that last repel. Just get it out of the way. Oh, go away. Alright. Just follow the... Oh, Jesus. Follow the exits and entrances with fires. And I'm pretty sure that will just lead us straight to the Elite Four. How did you survive that? Oh. And a superior. Or superior. Wouldn't have been too bad. Probably would have actually easily replaced Victory Bell. Even would have taken a Sceptile, to be fair. I don't think it's that way. I think it's this way. Yeah, definitely this way. And then I never checked here last time because I didn't have strength on any Pokemon and I didn't want to teach it anyone. I just don't know where the hell we're going. Well, I mean, oh, that's just a nice shortcut. That's cool. Yeah, we didn't check any of these places out last time because I didn't have the HMs, so let's actually check out what's around here before we actually take on the Elite Four. Nothing around there. That seems about it. Looks like we have to fight. Oh no. We don't fight you, you heal me, which is nice. That gives me special attack, I think. Oh, we got to fight you one last time. You might be a fair few higher levels than me, actually. So this might go sideways. Not with a Cranados, it won't, though. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, your Wimbledon is actually a higher level, but it's a useless Pokemon. Yeah, we've got counters to basically all of your Pokemon, so even if you were higher level, you would have been absolutely fine. Let's just hope the Elite Four... Oh, Flygon. Okay, well... Let's go into Mitts. We've got Surf and Dragon Pulse, so... Just a question of which one would be stronger. I think Dragon Pulse. You have to rest after a Hyper Beam, right? Yeah. Thank God. And last up is a Swelot. Well, you have extra sensory, so... Of course you get the poison. Your poison does more than your attacks do, so... Oh, crit! Well, okay, it's fine. We live. Oh, losing Entei right at the end then would not have been nice. Although, to be fair, I also have a Reshiram in backup in storage, so we easily could have replaced it. Which is also what we're going to do. When we reach the Elite Four, if I had a Duskull, that would be nice. When we reach the Elite Four, we are going to have a look at the box and possibly change the team around a bit. So if you guys have any suggestions of A, who I should switch, and B, who to bring on instead, feel free to let me know. Okay, that was pointless. Well, how's this? Launcher. Yeah, we're fine. That looks like the way out. We've got to fight someone to get that item, so we're just going to leave it there. I doubt it's going to be making any difference at this point. Got a little Dunsparce. I don't know if there's anything you can do to me, to be honest. Not with super effective moves after the burn. Little dragon type. Let's just have a nice little mirror match. Haha, mine's better. We've got these trainers that we have to fight. I think there's like 2 or 3 of them. Well, we should be absolutely fine here. We've not had a trainer actually challenge us for a while now, so fingers crossed that that goes the same way in the Elite Four. But you never know. All 4, well, and the champion, all 5 could just have teams of legendaries. But I highly doubt it, to be honest. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Okay. Right, well, Blissey, you need to chill out, bro. That could have been terrible. That was a crit. Breads is defensively EV trained, right? So this should be okay. And we've got Rocky Helmet. That was a crit as well. Right, can you stop critting? Ash is also defensively trained. Not as much, but... yeah, you're going to kill yourself on... who would be the best one to crit? Probably Levi. I think he's got some training. I know Bellingham is purely attack trained, so wouldn't really want to risk that. Right, you were a bit of an issue there. 1 or 2 crits on some different Pokemon, and we could be looking at like about half a team right now. But luckily we're not, so we carry on. I don't know how it was a Blissey of all things that ended up nearly killing half the team, but... you're bug type, right? Bug flying? Or maybe just bug. Either way, we're absolutely fine to just hit this. And a little electric, bless you. That's the last fight, right? Okay, so we're at the Pokemon League. So, quick heal. And a bit of team reworking. Now, initially, off the bat, I am thinking Reshiram and Salamence. Salamence instead of Dragalge. Because we can either have Intimidate or Moxie. Either one is fantastic. And then maybe Reshiram instead of Entei. Now that is going to mean 1, 2. That would mean 3 of the team are Dragon type, or at least part Dragon. So we come across any Dragons or Ice types or Fairy types, we could be in trouble. But we could also just smash it. Also, there is an argument for Victini instead of Entei. Or we just send it with this team, and then if we lose, we can try again with a backup team. But while I'm deciding on that, I am going to get myself a Salamence and hope for, well, Intimidate or Moxie is absolutely fine, to be honest. So I don't mind either one. But if we get Salamence, we can then have a part flying type, which might help against some stuff. Like some crazy some crazy ground types that for some reason Greninja can't deal with. We can avoid all earthquakes and stuff like that. But there's Shelgon. And then we could also fly back to the Move Deleter and Move Relearner. Yeah, we want Dragon Claw, not Dragon Breath. And work out some of these movesets a bit better. Which we will do regardless, to be honest, but... maybe some input might be nice. Or it might actually probably be a bit better if I just do it myself, and then you guys can just roast the bad decisions I make. Here comes Salamence. Boom. Alright, we will trade that out. Now we do ideally want to keep Groudon for the Drought and Solar Beam combo. But maybe Victory Bell doesn't make it into the endgame team. Well, actually then, without Dragalge, that is our only Toxic. You learn Fly naturally, that is nice. And then I found the TM for Dragon Claw, so... we've got your moveset basically sorted. Let's just get it up to 60. There we go. Now, let's check if you are Intimidate or Moxie. Intimidate. Absolutely fine, to be honest. That is still okay. Now you are attack. Yeah, you are adamant, but your attack is not. No, you're brave. Sorry, but your attack is still not great. We would rather do some EV training on you, but it is what it is. Ice Beam could be nice on you as well, just to give me... maybe it's time to get rid of Shadow Sneak. Yeah, that just gives me some Dragon security in its own right. We do also have, as well, we should remember, we do have a Mega Gardevoir we could bring onto the main team. But your moveset is pretty solid now. I would rather your attack was higher, but it is what it is. But let's go get rid of the HMs on everyone before we do anything else. Move Deleter is here. Because we don't need HMs anymore. It's this one, right? Yes. Now, to be fair, we probably actually want to keep Surf. Because it is still good. It's absolutely fine on you. We're looking more... Actually, you're fine. We've done your moveset. You're pretty fine. Get rid of Cut on you for something. Maybe Mega Drain or something, or Giga Drain, so we can have some recovery. I know this isn't a HM, but let's just get rid of it anyway. And let's see what we can learn. Right, so first off, Entei. Physically attacking. You're not that fast, so Eruption is not ideal. If we want a special attack, which I don't think we do, we'll probably go Flamethrower first. Maybe we just teach you Firefang to... Well, actually, I tell you what. We're going to take Raw. Pardon me. And then just in case we run out of Sacred Fires, we also have Firefang now. It is weaker, but just gives us a bit more time. Now you were thinking of how Spikes really probably can go. I don't mind a substitute, to be honest. But then again, it's not really defensive enough that a substitute is going to help. Like, it'll probably just get faded straight away. So if I'd focused on a defense with this guy, maybe done one defense stat and physical attack, that could be an option. You get all three Fangs. Well, Firefang and Thunderfang anyway. Instead of what, though? Yeah, I think we're fine. We've got... Yeah, your attack is not what we were looking for anyway. We did want a much higher attack stat. Your attacks are okay, right? Yeah. Yeah, we don't need anything here. Yes, if you learn Giga Drain, that would be nice. You don't. Okay. We don't really want Toxic and Sleep Powder because they're going to interfere with each other. But we could stockpile Stall, potentially. Set up the stockpile, or set up the Toxic, hit stockpile. They can't really do any damage anymore, unless they're super effective, of course. And then we might go for an Outrage here, just for all-out damage, just in case we think Dragon Claw's not going to cut it. Because even if something does outspeed us, it's not going to outspeed us after a Dragon Dance. And I've got faster Pokemon anyway. So we'll take an outrage just for all out damage, just to send it in case we absolutely need to. And that is everyone, right? Everyone's got 4 moves. Yeah, I mean the spikes, yeah, I'd rather have toxic spikes, but it is what it is. You've got pretty good type coverage now. Yeah, sure. Now, I would prefer if this had a physical psychic move, like Psycho Cut or something, but it's fine. Now, we do only have Toxic on this guy now. Do you know what? Yeah. Oh, no, we don't want it on you. Yeah, goodbye, Spikes. Let's get Toxic. Because the Spikes are a nice little bit of chip damage, but at the same time, we would rather have... what is it? We'd rather have the Toxic racking up damage instead of just chipping away one time. Okay, right, let's do this. Nothing left to do except actually do this. It is Elite 4 time. So let's get everyone up to 65. Yeah, your attack is just not good. Do I spend... You're back? Alright, pretty much just in time. We're just about to take them on. I am debating on spending a couple of minutes... pardon me. Doing some attack EV training on Salamence. Because its attack is just not where it needs to be. Especially with a plus attack in nature as well. It's only on like 60 something. Earth power is not better than Earthquake, right? 190 special. I mean, actually, it's 10% less power, but with the special attack boost. Yeah, Earth power is better actually. On Godzilla, Earth power is better. Yes, so one last run through of the team because you weren't here a second ago, Levi. So we've taught Entei Firefang just in case we run out of Sacred Swords. And then Roar just in case something starts setting up that I can't deal with. We've deleted Spikes for Toxic on Greninja. Also taught it Ice Beam just for some dragon coverage. We've picked up Anakin the Salamence instead of Jogalgi. Hoping for the Moxie, but we got Intimidate, so that's still okay. We can cut some attacks just in case something's a bit too strong. Groudon is essentially the same, just with Earth Power, which you've just seen me change over. Ash is gotten rid of Cut for Stockpile, so maybe we can start Toxic Stockpile installing. And then Bellingham is essentially the same. We've just taught it Outrage just for some last ditch damage, just in case something is just too strong. But that is the team. Now 3 of them are not holding items. Have I got any items for them? Now with Salamence not actually being that strong, we'll probably give you the Life Orb. Could end up costing us, but you never know. And then we need Groudon. Ooh, actually, Victory Bell is part poison, right? Yeah. So if we just get rid of the Miracle Seed, give it the Black Sludge instead, we can stockpile Black Sludge Recover, and then just do a little bit of Toxic. So that's you done. And then the last one we have is Groudon. Ideally, we would like some Soft Sand. But I don't think we have any. So instead, let's maybe go for a weakness policy. Because if it gets hit with something super effective and doesn't die, it'll just then start just absolutely sweeping everyone. They don't have Kane or Bellingham starting. Oh my god, what is he doing? Or even Pickford. Oh, they've definitely had a falling out behind the scenes. 100% there's been a drama. Or Tuchel is hoping that we lose so we come fourth. Or just doesn't even care about the game at this point, which, to be fair, I don't care either. But that is the team. Now, I did say I wasn't going to watch it, but it's on. So let's just watch it. Let's just put it on the second monitor. Just in the background while we're doing this Elite Four. And I'm hoping you guys can't hear this. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can. Right, that's on. Alright, let's do this, Jim. Not Jim, let's do this Elite Four. Let's actually turn it down because I can barely hear myself. Don't want to be shouting in the stream just to hear myself. Right, let's go. Elite Four time. No more messing about. Let's get this done with. Now, all these are randomized, so there's no actually choosing which one I want to do first. We're just going to go from left to right. Let's go. First up is the Ironworks Chamber. Oh my god. Come on, Rice. Looks like he wasn't even trying. But we have. Here we go. So, it is Wickstrom. Let's see what he can do. So he is leading with a Swirlix against Entei. This is a fairy type. Probably fine just going for a Fire Fang. Just to see with... it's gone for a Wish. Cotton Guard has boosted your special or normal D. Okay, we got a crit. Let's just go for a Sacred Sword. Take care of this. Yeah, he gave the armband for a reason, clearly. He's going to Wish again. Okay, we've wasted a full restore. Let's just get this out. Let's see what else we've got. And then Avalug. Well, that is an easy one. That should be a one-shot. Easy peasy. Now we have a Phanpy, which is actually ground type, but also is not that strong. But we will still switch into Levi. Hit it with a Surf. GG. There we go. Now we're back to the Swirlix. Just hit it with the Toxic. You can Wish away all you want now. I think he's used all of his... oh, I know what I've not done on the actual stream, though. We need to actually put Salamence on the team. Which one is Dragalge? This one. Downloads. Salamence. Boom. Boom. There we go. There we go. Salamence is on the team. Right. Back to it. So, the Swirlix, it is Toxic. It's probably just going to sit there and Wish. We definitely don't want to bring either Dragon in. Maybe go back to Breads. I know it couldn't really do much damage to it, but then also he couldn't really do any damage to me either. Oh, I thought that was two then. Good old Rashi. Yeah, that Play Rough does nothing. That does more damage to yourself, to be honest. And then that Toxic should... Oh, well, there's the Wish. This should take it out now. Yeah, and then Toxic finishes off. That is Swirlix done. Yeah, I'm surprised Dragalge stayed that long as well, to be honest. I probably should have switched it out earlier, but I didn't really think there was anything else to do. And the last Elite Four... Well, no, what was his name? Wilkstrom's last Elite Four Pokemon is a Spuper. That's just an easy Fire Fang. Even if you waste time with a Protect, that is you taken care of. That is one Elite Four member down. Fantastic. Already going better. Yeah, already better than the base run. We've not lost anyone just yet. And then next up is this one. I forgot what this one was. What is this Elite Four member? It is... What the hell are you? You're supposed to be the dragon one. Well, you aren't going to be dragon. Gutted for you. What is your name? Next up on the Elite Four is Drasna, who leads with a Dustox against Entei. A simple little Sacred Sword. You stop using my tactic against me. That is my toxic. Well, that is a Dustox down straight away. Okay, next up is Omanite. Part Rock type. Quad weak to Ash. Easy switch. Hit that with a Leaf Blade. That should be easy one shot. Yep, thank you very much. And next up is, Aurorus, which is Ice type. And how do I counter the Ice type? We counter it with Levi. Because... what the hell was that? Gee, that was not very effective. Are you joking? Alright, Breads, you're just going to have to not get stalled out by this toxic right now. Oh, you're recharging. Okay, I should have gone for my own toxic there then. Hit it with a Sacred Fire. Hyper Beam doesn't do too much. Sacred Fire has now burned it. Ash, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You've joined just in time as we are about to take out the Elite Four. Now, we survive another toxic turn, right? I wasn't looking at the math. I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah. We don't survive another one, though, so we do have to switch now. But this is an easy Godzilla kill. And that is 2 members of the Elite Four taken care of. Yeah, I thought you were going to die then as well, Levi. Okay, that did... oh, God. Okay, right. As long as this doesn't crit, we... well, it might get a max damage roll. Just go into Bellingham. Just should be easy enough. Swagger is a little bit annoying. But we should be fine. Okay, we don't even hit ourselves. And that's an easy one shot. Fantastic. Right, 2 members of the Elite Four taken care of. Going much, much better than the base run. Oh my God, 2-0. Come on. Oh no, offside. Took the time with the flags though. Yeah, he's off. Unfortunate, but we're still looking good against France right now. As listening to your favourite artist, I've not done much today. Who's your favourite artist? And then do an extreme randomised Nuzlocke. Oh, so type move type stats another. Oh, that would be mental. You know, sometimes I just struggle with a basic randomizer, okay? So let's not be doing anything too crazy just yet. Well, that's 2 members down. Fantastic. Full squad, still alive. Let's hope we can do that with these last remaining 2. I wasn't paying attention again. Which one are you supposed to be? I think you're the water one. Your favourite artist is Sabrina Carpet. Okay. That was not... no, you're the fire one. That was not who I thought you were going to say, to be honest, Ash. Well, hey, to each their own. And it's Malva, who leads with a Fennekin. Well, at least you're on brand, but that should be a Delphox by now, realistically. We should be absolutely fine to just extrasensory this guy out eventually. Maybe get her to waste her full restores. What have you just done? You set up the sun? I mean, yeah, your fire move's not going to do anything. So, yeah. What the hell's Magician done? Whoa, what just happened? I don't know what's happening. I'm scared. Let's go into Godzilla. Just hit it with Earth Power. Let's just get this out. I don't know what Magician's just done. Earth Power, goodbye. I don't know what Magician does. I was not risking it. Next up is a Mind Fu. Well, Anakin, hit that with a fly. Down goes to Sunlight, and fly we do. Zen Headbutt would have also done good damage, but... there's no problem. Just Sabrina Carpenter was not the answer I thought you were going to go with. Gone for a hill block on me. That is absolutely fine. We just hit you with a crunch, which is what we should have done in the first place. But that is Solosis down as well. Who's my favourite music artist? Tupac, easily. Without question. And then we go back into Godzilla. Hit it with a lava plume. That is GG. Quiver Dance is probably not going to save you here. That might do good damage. Yeah, but not enough. Boom. Dead. That's all 4, right? Yep. That's all 4 of her Pokemon. That is 3 members down. Last only basically 2 more fights to go. Levi, your favourite is Metallica. Fair enough, fair enough. Not to be too judgy, but I did not think people of the younger generation even listen to Metallica even more. Anymore. Not even more, what the hell. So, fair enough. Good band. Right, you're supposed to be the water guy. You probably aren't going to be the water guy. Let's just lead with Entei. If it ain't broke. But this is the last member of the Elite Four. It is... Cybold? Seabold? I'm going to say Cybold. Who does have a cast form. That could be a water type. I doubt you're going to survive long enough to be a water type, but you could potentially turn into one. Oh, it does have Hydro Pump, but it doesn't do enough. We'll just go into Ash. Just waste these Hydro Pumps now. Black Sludge, a little bit of HP. Lovely. Says we are reconnected, so we should be okay. Let's just double check. Make sure we are back live. We had a little disconnect right there, but it looks like we're back on. I don't know if Twitch is on because Twitch has... I've not looked at Twitch all day. And no one has been on Twitch today, so it doesn't even matter if we're live on Twitch. Says we are, so fine, cool. Yeah, it says we're back up on Twitch. Well, we're back up on Facebook. Facebook, what the hell? On YouTube. What the hell just happened there? We got another one. I was busy trying to fix the stream. Levi, you just love metal music in general? Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it is good, to be fair. You just love pop music. Yeah, fair. Hey, everyone's got their own taste. Let's try and see this replay. France aren't looking happy. Gutted. Why couldn't we have played this well against Argentina, though? Come on now. Oh, what a header. Come on, Konza. All right, let's finish off this cast form. There we go. And next up, we have a victory bell. Very nice, very nice. Well, very nice for me, anyway. Back into breads. Hit that with a sacred fire. That is goodbye. Leaf Storm did nothing and is going to do even less now. And even less when you miss. And that is victory bell down. Okay, next up is a Rampardos. Just back into Levi, right? There's no point overthinking this. Jesus. Let's just get an intimidate off. Let's just lower this guy's attack, okay? I mean, who would be even best to go into now? Let's go for a fly, see what he wants to try to do. Used another Screech. That was a crit and did nothing, and you've just gone for an Ancient Power. No Omni Boost. Let's go into Bellingham. Hit this with the Dragon Claw, we should be absolutely fine. Just don't get an Omni Boost. We should be absolutely fine with this now. Okay, this is going to go for a heal. So, let's take a turn to hit a Dragon Dance. And let's see what Dragon Claw does now. Crits one shot. Fantastic. I mean, it probably wouldn't have one shot, but it would have done very high damage without the crit. Yeah, Teddy Ursa survives that. Oh my god, we nearly lost Bellingham. Let's just lower your attack as well. Okay, you are a bit crazy. Yeah, that's more like it. There we go. And then we hit you with a Dragon Claw. Definitely doesn't kill because our attack is dog. And you've gone for a rest. Are you kidding me? Right, Godzilla has Hammer Arm, so let's just go for one of these. Teddy Ursa is normal type, right? I'm not making stuff up. You avoided the attack. Fantastic. Love to see that. Let's try that again. Yeah, you are normal type. Snore failed. You are probably... Oh, you had one full restore left. Probably going to go for another rest. We are faster. Never mind. Fantastic. That is all four, right? Yeah, that's the Elite Four done. Absolutely fantastic. Now we just have the champion left. Yeah, Mbappe, you were dreaming there. So that is level 68 we go to now. But now, yeah, all we have left is the champion. All right, let's go. 68. This has been way smoother. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing with the randomizer. Like, it can be super easy, or you can just get absolutely shafted the entire time. So it's just look at the draw. But this is definitely going so much better than the base run. Which is to be expected. I mean, look at the team. We've got 0 megas on the team, and we are just absolutely walking it. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Don't remind me of that Leafeon. still traumatized. But we should be absolutely fine when we go back to do the base run on either tomorrow or Monday. I'm still undecided on whether I'm streaming tomorrow or not. But we should be absolutely fine. It should just be a matter of actually playing through the game for that. We should be absolutely fine to beat the base run this time. We know what's coming. We're absolutely prepared. We'll hopefully keep all our megas alive. Right, the champion. Here we go. She leads with a Mind Shower. This thing has killed things in the past. Not this exact one, but this Pokemon has killed Pokemon in the past. Let's weaken it. And then it likes to go for a high jump kick, yes. So while it's going for that, let's go for a fly. It is faster, so it's not going to go for... It does go for one anyway. This should finish it off. There we go. So the champion is down. Well, the first Pokemon of the champion is down. Then it's also another fighting type, so that's another fly. And that is that down as well. 2 down already. 2 flies, 2 kills. Next is an Ordino. That is just a normal type. Actually, it might be fairy type now. But I think it's a normal type. You've just changed me to simple. Well, the sun is already up, so that doesn't matter. You are still a normal type. Absolutely fantastic. That is 3 down. How many does she have? Does she have 5 or 6? She's got full team of 6. Next up is a Grottle, or Grottle. Simple lava plume. Sun boosted. Super effective. That is it. Next up is a Superior. Even better. Leaf Storm. I forgot we are ground type, not actually fire type. But weakness policy. I forgot we were holding that as well. That is an absolute cakewalk. And last up is an Avalugg. Now, we 100% don't outspeed anymore. And we are a bit low. So let's just make this nice and easy. Switch into Entei. Sacred Fire. GG. The sun is gone now. So that is not ideal. But that is a one-shot. There we go. That is the champion down. We have finally beaten Pokemon X. It is in the randomizer. But still, that is one of the runs now finished. All we have left now is actually doing the base run. But yes, easy dubs. Absolutely fantastic. Let's just do the Hall of Fame, and that is GG. Now, we weren't expected to beat this. I mean, look at the team. We were absolutely always going to win. Let's be honest. But it's funny because you realistically have half of this team in your base run. Yeah, Greninja is going to be our starter again next time. Spoiler alert. Oh, no, actually. No, so we're not going Greninja next time. What we are doing is, a little spoiler alert, we are going to go Chespin again, Gyarados on Route 22, and then can you guess? No. No, I'm lying. We're not going Chespin. We are going Delphox with the starter. Gyarados on Route 22. And then can you guess which Kanto starter I'm going to pick? And then we get Mega Lucario, Mega Abomasnow. And, what else? Something else. But yeah. That is going to be, the base run starting lineup. But that is it. That is this game completed, I believe. There's no last little fight to do, is there? Like, there's no endgame fight like in Heart Gold, is there? Because we might go do that, or it's just this is the end. I'm not sure. So I remember someone mentioning that there's a fight against Az. Still got to fight Az. Okay, there we go. Yeah, all right, Levi. Oh, speak of the devil. Battle with me. Do you want some? You want some? Let's fucking have it, bro. Let's have it. Let's have it. You've only got 3 Pokemon. Let's see who you have. You are leading with a Sentret. What a joke of a start. That's also only level 60. What the hell were you thinking? Trying to fight me. That is Sentret down. Easy peasy. Next up is a Clink. Also weak to Sacred Fire. 2 Sacred Fires, 2 deaths. Last up a Jinx. Guess what you're weak to? Haha, Az. What a joke of a Pokemon trainer. You are supposed to be the king. You are a joke. Even easier than the Elite Four, that was. Yeah, Az thought he was going to do something there, didn't he? But you ain't doing nothing, my friend. You'll do nothing. Oh. Oh, his little flower's returning, though. So there you go. To get your Pokemon back, all you needed to do was get absolutely spanked by a 10-year-old. How does that make you feel? Why are we doing X again? Because we still need to do the base run. We have yet to complete the base run. And we want to complete these Nuzlocks in order. So we want to actually complete the hardcore Nuzlocke of the base game before we move on to Gen 7. But, as I say, it's just a formality at this point. We know what we're going to do. We know how we're going to beat it. We just need to do it now. So I imagine if we can just smash through it, we can do it in about 2 streams. So we've still got, we're absolutely fine. It's not going to be a long time till we get to Gen 7. Well, actually, I'm lying. It is going to be a long time before we hit Gen 7. Because before we move on to Gen 7, we are going to play a couple of weeks of the Pokemon MMO. Just so I've got time to edit the Pokemon Black Nuzlocke, the Pokemon Black and White 2, hardcore, normal and randomized Nuzlocks, and then also edit and upload the X Nuzlocks, because at the minute we are about 2 generations behind on our videos for YouTube. So to give us some time, we're going to stream something that we're not actually going to upload as a video. Because we're not going to be making like actual YouTube videos on the Pokemon MMO. It's just what we're going to stream. But that is it. That is it. So yes, tomorrow or Monday or both, we will be restarting our X hardcore Nuzlocke, and hopefully we can get that done very early on in the week. And that is Gen 6 complete. So thank you everyone who's come out to enjoy the stream. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Just a quick plug real quick if you want. If you like the video, like the stream, don't forget to hit the like button. And there is a link in for the Discord down below. So feel free to join that. We've got some Pokemon content in the Discord server itself. So feel free to join that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.